Sign drop collab.
Sign drop collab. This is my favorite segment, by the way. This is like our version of F, Marry, Kill. Basically just giving your first, second, and third place choices, because a lot of times in episodes to come, there are things that are difficult to decide. Like all of them can be great or equally whatever, but you just got to make a choice. It's just forcing you to make a choice, which is something you have to do in this industry. So I think it's kind of a beautiful game to force people to play, to like just make a decision. Yeah. Stick with it and own it. It's cool. So sign, drop, collab. And again, with the theme of partnership, I believe everything is around duality with this segment today. So what we got?
So sign, drop, collab. Starting with power couples. Woo. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Will and Jada, Alicia, Keys, and Swizz Beatz.
And we have to answer together, right?
I think we...
Or should we do them separately?
I guess we can do them separately, because this is going to be difficult to get us on the same page about some of these. I personally would sign Will and Jada. I know that there's been a lot of things that people have commented on, entanglements and all this such, but the reason I love them is their transparency and their commitment to their family and treating each other like ultimate family. Like, look, I'm here. We gonna be here. We gonna figure this thing out. Like, I love you. You are family. We're figuring this thing out. There is no perfect one size fits all or roadmap to a perfect marriage, but they're transparent, and you can tell that they ride for each other and love one another in a way that goes beyond what we look at as marriage.
Yeah, I think ours are gonna be the same. So we can do this together.
So they're your Mary.
No, sign.
Oh, not Mary. Look at God.
You got to know our game. Yeah, so I'm signing Will and Jada as well. Everything you just said, and obviously we're not going to see eye to eye on everything, but I love the open-minded perspective that they have given their kids, and how they've shown the importance of co-parenting with their oldest son, and just making it a whole family dynamic, and creating a world where the kids are definitely getting fed in all parts of themselves, no matter what we may think about some of the nuances of their choices or their lifestyle. It's been beautiful, like you said, to see their openness and their vulnerability, and again, that they're at that stage where it's not about what they can get, it's what they can give. Red Table Talk, all of it is just...
The memoirs. Both of their memoirs are fantastic, by the way.
The perspective that they're able to give, and understanding that people need that information and to see a different way of doing things. So for collab, I'm pretty sure both of us is going to be Beyonce and Jay-Z.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, just because they're all of them, they're the ones who tend to collaborate the most together. And they have their own separate thing too, which is beautiful. But yeah, like they...
And then it's just Beyonce, man. She could be by herself, and I think she would still get collab.
Really?
Facts. Yes.
I mean, I think their dynamic is dope though. Like, just...
And so we're gonna...
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say who we're about to drop.
Oh,
you have more to say about Beyonce and Jay-Z?
No, I guess I'll move on.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, and yeah, I guess we're just dropping them.
Yeah, we're dropping Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz.
No shade, just Yeah,
it's never any shade, but you guys are dropped.
Okay, no explanation. We're just gonna drop them.
All right, so next up we have writing teams. Underdogs, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, the Neptunes.
That's hard. That's hard. Husband?
I know who I'm going to drop. I'm trying to decide between the other two.
Wait, who are you dropping?
I think I want to build a suspense, right?
Okay. I mean, I was just having you tell me like privately so we could decide. I don't have to cover my mouth. Oh no, absolutely not. That's crazy.
For me.
But we have to do this together. Well, I guess we didn't have to. We just...
So do yours. You can do yours first.
I don't want to do mine. You go first. Quickly, Devin.
I'm gonna this one, the sign and collab are really close for me. But just on innovation and range, I'm gonna go with the Neptunes. They edge out. So I'm gonna sign the Neptunes. Just again on innovation and range over my collab, which is the Underdogs, who are probably the most influential out of this group on me personally as a producer and songwriter. I mean, I met Tank and Jay Valentine through going to their studio. Eric Dawkins, a lot of the early Chris Brown stuff. I mean, they were doing everything. James Fauntleroy, you know, some of his first placements was working with them. My guy Mars from 1500 to Nothing, and yeah, they touched a lot of people in our era of R&B and really had a sound, especially with Eric Dawkins and Tank and Jay Valentine writing and working with them. And I can't remember the other guy. Bluetooth was signed over there as well.
Wasn't Harvey Mason?
Harvey Mason, he is the Underdog.
Yeah,
and him and Damon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're amazing.
yeah. So yeah, the Underdogs I'm gonna collab with, and then I'm gonna drop Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. They just had the least impact on my life personally, just because a lot of their prime was before I was really in the music industry like that.
That's fair.
Or tapped into the music industry.
That's fair. Okay, I'll just roll with you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No, don't just roll with me. Yeah,
No,
get your own answer.
I, for the sake of time and energy and effort, I'm really gonna see. Sometimes, guys, when it comes to your business, sometimes you just gotta roll with your partner.
Okay, cool.
And that's what I'm doing. It's a metaphor.
All right, we have one more, right? Yes. All right, cool.
Villains and heroes.
Period.
Batman and Joker. Black Panther and Killmonger. And Tom and Jerry.
See, this is complicated for me. I'm going to tell you something, and maybe this isn't popular, or maybe it is, but Jerry is a little piece of shit. I never liked him, and I think Jerry was antagonizing Tom. First of all, he's a rat. He doesn't belong in the house.
He's not a rat. He's a mouse.
That's fine. He didn't belong in. He was not the pet. You know what I mean? Like, he was in Tom's territory. This is Tom. You know what I mean? Like, Tom is doing his job. He is a cat. Cat eat mice. And then they wanted to...
Who said that Tom was the villain?
And that's the thing. Which one is actually the villain? And that's kind of true of all of them. Like, which one is really the villain? Because I don't know.
It depends
Jerry was an asshole. Every episode, I wanted him to get eaten. I did. I didn't like him. So I'm dropping them just because I don't like Jerry. Jerry can kiss my ass.
Okay. You got some stuff you need to work through. You need to take some of that solitude time we were talking about and work through your Jerry trauma.
Because I just didn't like how they tried. He just did this craziest stuff to Tom. Put his little tail inside of stuff.
What do you mean? Tom did bad stuff to him too.
Tom would be minding his damn business, sitting there resting, laying down, enjoying something, getting ready to eat some pie or something, and then Jerry's bitch ass would come and eat the pie or burn his tail. You know what I'm talking about? Like, no, I cannot stand Jerry. We're not gonna sit here and act like Jerry is the hero. Hero of what?
I didn't say that he was. I don't really know.
Whew. We're dropping them for me.
But Jerry still prey at the end of the day, so. Just is what it is. So I'm gonna sign what are their names again?
Black Panther and Killmonger.
Oh yeah, it is just Black Panther. I was like, did he have another name?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign Black Panther and Killmonger. It was the first time that I found an interesting storyline in a superhero movie in a while, because I've been watching superhero movies since before I could remember, and yeah, that was I enjoyed Black Panther, so I'm gonna go with theirs to see a modern version of a superhero villain story. I think was really cool, and to see us in those roles. Based on real life, trauma that we can all relate to on their story with their families and everything. Like I thought that was cool. And then I'm a collab with Batman and Joker.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Well, the first Joker, nah. But what?
Who's the first Joker?
I don't remember what
You
his
talking
name
about
was.
the film version of Joker?
The film version of Joker?
Yeah.
The first Joker on the first movie.
Well, because there were multiple versions of it. Like,
The first.
right. That's what I'm saying. Who
So
was
what do you
it?
mean? I don't know his name.
Yeah, I don't know. You talking about the Michael Keaton Batman?
The original Joker in the movies.
Like the one where he like walks in the room and it's like that scene where everybody's like, "How did you not know that was the Joker?" When they're in the hospital and he has on a mask. That one.
Oh no,
No.
That's the other version.
The
That's
original
Christian Bale
Joker, the
Batman,
1988,
which would be
80
Michael Keaton Batman,
whatever year that was, that Joker.
or Val Kilmer, or George Clooney, because I don't remember.
I don't know none of their names. So I'm confused right now.
Jack Nicholson.
You didn't like Jack Nicholson?
Nah,
Oh, he was great.
I'm good.
Oh, you're crazy.
It was like, and it wasn't that it was bad, but I preferred the next iteration of Joker with the Dark Knight series.
That was Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger was that Joker. He did a really good job. And then there's Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know how to say his name. Thank you, girl.
Yeah,
Joaquin. I'm like Joe.
his name Joaquin.
But
That's
it's
how you
like,
pronounce
but it's
it?
with a J.
Yeah, I know.
Joaquin.
Joaquin. Yeah, he did a good job too.
That's a black name.
Yeah. Joaquin.
It's like saying Rakim with a weird Joaquin.
Joaquin. Oh, like it. Oh, Lord. I was gonna. Never mind.
We all know the accent. It's okay.
Yeah.
Joaquin.
Yes, Batman and Joker are my number one, actually.
All right, so we're dropping Tom and Jerry by default. Although I probably watch more Tom and Jerry than I have Batman.
Honorary mention to SpongeBob and Plankton. They were pretty fire.
I don't remember much of their stuff, but
What? Plankton was always trying to get the secret Krabby Patty recipe.
I saw wasn't it him and Mr. Krabs?
No, he wanted the recipe. Oh, I guess it was Mr. Crab, kind of. But SpongeBob was the one who was
It was Plankton and Mr. Krabs because it was the chum bucket in the
Right.
in the
It was
Krusty
just about-
Krab.
yeah.
So yeah.
But I feel like, wasn't he always trying to manipulate SpongeBob to get
That's
the
different.
recipe?
He was the decoy. Like he used
Right,
to use
like,
SpongeBob,
he's just like-
but his enemy was Mr. Krabs.
I guess that makes sense.